Okay, here we are back in Octopath Traveler. We are in, what's this place called? Saintsbridge, which is a pretty big place for Ophilia Chapter 2. Not Alphen 3 yet. We'll be back soon, don't worry. But anyway, since we're in a new place, as per usual, the custom I developed is we're gonna go loot the place and talk to the NPCs, because you guys love seeing the NPCs.
Faring well?
Welcome to Saintsbridge. Have you been to our beautiful cathedral yet? The great bridge spanning the river that runs through the center of the town is also somewhat of a landmark. He lives together with his younger brother Nate, and is happy to see his normally withdrawn brother happy again after making some new friends. However, he secretly believes there must be some other reason for his brother's happiness, due to the sudden and abrupt change in his behavior. So, hidden item, which I assume is the guy's stash. And we also have to take whatever he has on him. So, the Great Bunches are pretty nice. Therion's just that strong now, I guess. Injurious Dust. Haven't really found much use for this. It's just there's nothing worth buying in this town. It may sound a little harsh, but yeah, I'll show you the weapon store. Well, there's a chance something good could unlock once we get a little bit further in. For the time being... Ah, it's you, Noelle, right? No, Meryl. Please, help me. It's you again. I'm still traveling the realm in search of my mother. But this blackguard suddenly set upon me and won't let me go. Meryl, lost and found. I'll be taking these.
Oi!
A pox upon you. 'Tis your doing that I'm a ruined man. If you care not for my words, then blame your own wicked house. A mercenary who once served a noble house, embroiled on their behalf in a conflict wherein he lost many comrades, he harbors a grudge against his former masters, so bitter that it threatens to consume him with hatred. And there's now an item out there. Plum. So, this might actually be decent. You're not making friends, man. What's that? You want me to really beat you down? Holy crap. I'm half tempted to just reload at this point. That was insane. Missed 3 80% rolls back to back. So anyway, if you want to see the big list, Charm Robe, that's a step down for Ophilia. Silent Bandana weakens her attack power but gives her a lot of evasion. Starlight Hat, that's a step down for her. That's a step down. She is using the Elemental Shield though. That's fine. So this is a direct upgrade for whatever she's using, but I could give her the Staff of Wonders and it would be a little bit better for her casting. Warhammer, as its name implies, is for beating stuff down. When you have the Arms Master, whatever the thing is called, that actually uses all the weapons, this might be decent. But for the time being, I will get her a Staff of Wonder. Since this is her chapter, after all. Then you may see a familiar face over here. I'm talking about the one on the left, in case you wonder. I've been watching this river for a while now, and I'm sure the water is rising. What if it doesn't stop rising? It could burst the banks. Why isn't anyone doing anything? Early ice thawing. So I got this in still snow, I believe. It's your imagination, dude. I see. The snow's melting earlier than past years, which accounts for the rise in water level. But they'll soon subside and all will be back to how it was. Well, that's scholars for you. Wiser and more learned than likes of me, to be sure. I had fair convinced myself that the river was about to spill its banks and sweep the whole town away. See, the river did flood once when I was just a wee boy. Why, I almost drowned. I would have died, but for fate or blind luck, that's why I always fret about the river. Still, no worries now, eh? Your scholar friends put the matter to rest. So we got a pair of nuts from the nut. The receipts. Inquire. A man who worries over anything and everything. His fears include, but are not limited to, disgruntled neighbors, gangs of roving bandits, hordes of ravenous monsters, various natural disasters, otherworldly beings dwelling deep within the earth, whether or not it will rain on the morrow, the ephemeral nature of existence, that sinister-looking kid surely plotting to kill him. Yeah, we better take the sharp objects away from this guy. We'll let him hold on to this. He may need it for himself. And you. Why, hello. That light in your eye. You have the look about you I like. But alas, you're not quite the one I'm looking for. I feel like I've been searching all my life for that one perfect person. I followed her all the way to this town. Black? I don't know how her name is supposed to be pronounced. Liblock? It seems I truly do mean nothing to her. Maybe there really is no perfect woman out there for me. Daughter of the Dark God, Part 2. Thou art the other half that makes me whole. My perfect peace, what was missing from my soul. When I think of thee, strength flows through me. My sword exists only to protect thee. Oh, forgive me, I was so occupied with my poetry that I forgot myself a moment. It's not a habit I've long had to construct pretty little poems about my woes. An earnest knight who has devoted himself to the sword from a young age. He hardly eats, sleeps, or relaxes, choosing to dedicate his time instead to his friend and master, his sword. Lately, he has noticed that he is a bit lonely. So we have his poem now, and that's what you need to complete the quest, in case you're wondering.
A good day to you.
The Rivera Woods to the west of town are also known as the Lost Woods. Maybe you'll find a sword there.
The plain truth is...
It's not a place to go trip-scene for fun. If you lose your bearings in there, you'll never find your way out. So we'll take Honda with us. An old man living out his remaining years in this town. He was quite active in his younger days when he trained the townsfolk and his granddaughter in basic self-defense. However, he is no longer physically capable of leading such sessions, which has led him to feel as though he's devoid of purpose. So, more receptive to challenges. What? Yeah, you can have that crappy tower shield. So we have a new lance here. It's not as good as the Soul Glaive, but it's the next best thing. That's probably gonna be nasty on Hanan. Or Ulrich, one of the two. My older brother's an amazing artist. He's probably by the river as we speak, painting another masterpiece. The younger brother of a landscape artist. Even when at the mercy of their father's violence, his older brother continued to pursue this passion of painting, and now he wishes for nothing more than to be by his brother's side and see him happy. Candy, nut. Plum. Pomegranate. I haven't really used the pomegranates, but I think it's better to save them for late game. Wow. Talk about obsolete items, people.
Hello there.
You'll see the cathedral after crossing this large bridge. It's surrounded by the manor district, where the upper crust live. A forlorn father who looks after his son Daryl. He sees so much of his wife in him, and he is watched grow from a boy into a young man. Perhaps it's for this reason that he strives to keep some distance between them. So we get the discount at the end. I'll be taking the pomegranate. I'm probably getting close to having a full inventory of those. Real quick, I actually need to look. Oh. Huh. Okay, I thought I had more. Must be the components. Like, the one thing that sucks about having an alchemist-type character, if you're familiar with Final Fantasy Tactics, you may be thinking just chemist in general, they have things that just make your inventory a lot more complicated. So I thought there was something... Yeah, since... Here we go. So in case you're wondering, you can make your other pomegranate stuff using this. It's just you want to combine it with a more potent type of material. So, let's see, that's mild, that's potent, and I think there's one tier above that, but I'm not 100% sure. So unfortunately, I did forget what all I've done because this is a different day. So real quick, peek at my side stories. Don't have the dark gun. We can do that one. We need to get someone who can beat the guy up. Okay. So yeah, we'll go grab Old Burke and pay that guy a visit. In case you're wondering about the Merrill side quest, I did look into it. So far, there's only been one solution that people have found, which is to tell her that she's adopted. Let me place a theory on for a moment. How you get that material, that information is kind of up to you if you want to scrutinize it or if you want to. Let's just move inquire. Either one will work. So I think I had Therion and party. I don't know if he was here to steal or if he's actually part of her initial conversations. Cyrus should be the first one.
Let us fight
This
with
is
honor.
probably not going to end well for you,
The
buddy.
battle
unless
is
you
true.
guys are Well, that was awkward. I like to make a joke about stop hitting yourself, but that would cheapen it.
The battle is true.
Ouch.
Victory shall be.
Out of curiosity. So, yeah.
The battle is truly joined.
So, real quick. Toss the bite out. I'm gonna do my guess what's coming next.
The battle is out of my way.
Right here is when he wishes he wouldn't have survived that.
With each battle, I grow stronger. Oh,
Hang me, but I'm a wretch.
Oh,
Thank you again, friend. I only showed him my mother's letter and asked him to show me the way. Whereupon he flew into a sudden rage. The seal in that letter, 'tis the crest of House Gerster. Gerster? Gerster? I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced. Gerster? Could that be the house where I was born? What's that? You don't know where you come from? I was given away by my real mother when I was an infant. I'm on a journey to find her. Gods of mercy. House Gerster was once the most powerful clan in the lands along the river. Then the Gersters incited war. Much blood was spilled, and they ended up destroyed. I came from a noble house too, and we were ruined along with them. Not a day has passed that I haven't cursed House Gerster. A sad tale, sir. The Gersters wronged you, and for that I apologize. You said you were separated from your parents when you were just a babe. Sir, I do not know if I was truly of that house. But if they were my flesh and blood, it is only right that I too bear some blame. I cannot pretend to be indifferent when I have come searching for them. Listen, House Gerster was ruined, but if you're looking for your mother, I've heard tell of a survivor who still lives in secret somewhere upriver. Thank you. Then I shall continue my search. Along the river, whence the message came. You wanna get roofed up again, buddy? Then we'll get Therion back, and that's a lot of people. Huh? Got our work cut out for us here. Okay, picking up where I left off.
grand.
A splendid bridge, no? The pride of our fair town. The common folk live in a hamlet southeast of where we now stand. A young man born and raised in this town, he regrets his misspent youth, which he himself has likened to water flowering. water flowing aimlessly wherever the current takes it. This may be why he frequently pauses atop the bridge to reflect on life, or it may be his reluctance to go to work. I'm getting screwed by these 80% rolls.
Greetings.
This here square is popular with little ones and grannies. A scholar who keeps a close eye on the local water supply. He does so to ensure that those who live nearby will not fall prey into a sickness which was once spread via the river. A sickness that killed his wife years ago. Leave the seeds.
Hello.
We always play together, just the three of us. The young boy who lives in this town, he was raised by calm and gentle parents. He shares their compassion for the downtrodden, and often feeds stray cats and brings flowers to friends who have fallen ill. He is well liked by many due to his boundless kindness. Well, then they'll be heartbroken when I rob you, blind kid. Do I even use evasion accessories anymore? Oh. Okay. I could have upgraded this a while ago, it's just I had never noticed. Thanks, kid. Emil's a real scaredy kid. He once got spooked by his own shadow. A boy who was quiet and shy until about a year ago when he met Emil and Daryl. The pair inspired him to become more adventurous and outgoing, and those who have not seen him in a while would surely be surprised by how much he has changed. You can keep that one, kid. Why don't the grown-ups let me play with them? I'm a big boy now. A strong and energetic young boy whose outgoing nature has made him many friends. Lately, however, he's not been his usual cheerful self, avoiding others and preferring the company of his own thoughts. I'll be taking that. I don't actually know if there's merit to using those. By what I mean is, they don't tell you how much the reduction is. I don't know if it's like pure solar, where those are hands down the best accessories. If they're like some other games where it's just like a minor reduction, 5% or something cheap like that. That's something that kind of sucks. At my age, there's nothing better than being with friends. An elderly widow who lives a quiet life of solitude, never one for social gatherings. She had no one with whom to talk after her husband died. However, she recently met another older woman while taking a walk, and the two have since become good friends. Oh crap, I need to open that again. Rainbow robe. Take that. I'd rather get the hat. Let's play with fire. No! It's probably like 10,000. Actually, it should be 2,500, I think, to restore reputation here. 8,000! That's evasion. So yeah, this is a direct upgrade for her. I wonder if it's frowned upon if I mug this old lady. My back's seen better days. An old woman who has lived in this town for many years, a stubborn curmudgeon, she is slow to place her trust in others and even slower to express her feelings. Though grateful to have a dear friend who accepts her for who she is, she will likely never admit as much. I did it again. Silver armor, nice. Silver helm. Silver axe. So this is the only one that I consider to have any value. The other ones are just stuff to sell.
Hello to you.
There's talk of a giant wolf in the forest ahead. Mere rumors, I hope. This young woman lives with her grandfather, who, despite once being strong and healthy, has grown frail with age. Although it saddens her to see him like this, she has nevertheless resolved to look after him for his remaining years. So real quick, that elusive shield. I'll probably give it to someone, just not one of the active party members. Leave that alone. Is this where Hanet comes? No, Alpha. Anyway, real quick, let's add this. least it was nothing valuable, right? Can't... Like... At this stage... Well, I guess they're still relevant, so yeah, maybe... Heavy coin pouch. Still a bit at a loss over that one.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Saintsbridge. May the flame ever guide your path. Level 45. That's a pretty nasty spell from the look of it. In case you're wondering, the best guide is a full heal. I hope to find that person because I'll be carrying them around to abuse the cleric ultimate passive. This knight Ardante left his parents and his home to serve in a faraway land. In his youth, he strayed from the path after his father warned him of the dangers of the sacred flame, but came to realize that such was spoken only out of fear for his well-being, and embraced the teachings once more. So what is a knight Ardante doing carrying shadow soul stones? I'm glad to meet someone new. The truth is, I always feel like I've been waiting to meet my other half. I know he'll be with someone with a good heart. I'm just waiting for him to appear, the man who will come to me and tell me of his love in his own true words. Nope. The daughter of a noble who's tried everything she can to find true love, but has yet to find the one who can make her heart beat fast. Well, if you want to make her heart beat fast, just chase her with a stick. That'll get her going. Here you go. That poem. Would you read it once more for me? If only we could claim credit for this like Crow did in Nefarious. Thou art the other half that makes me whole. My perfect peace, what was missing from my soul. When I think of thee, strength flows through me. My sword exists only to protect thee. Strong words. The man who wrote these must be a great warrior. And yet, there is a warmth within them. I feel as if I know just what kind of man he must be from this poem. Can you tell me who wrote it? His name was Alfin, not Alphys. Preposterous. Such clumsy words as mine found favor with such a lovely lady as yourself? They did. They moved me greatly. I could feel from your words what a kind heart you must have. My name is Alphys. Please, my lady, might I ask your name? You may, and you may call me Flora. A beautiful name for a beautiful woman. Sir Alphys. Are her eyes different colors? So we meet again. Seems I might finally have found him. My perfect man. Soon, he'll be mine at last. How ominous. 10,000 leaves. Let's go on and loot the cathedral. Gonna start on this side. Okay, let's grab this.
Boy!
Well observed. Does my weapon interest you? What weapon? This man visits the cathedral every day to beseech the gods for absolution, for forgiveness for the countless men and women he cut down in the war of yesteryear. He also offers prayers for the comrades he could not save. So, I don't know if that's in here or if it's actually outside. But anyway, holy longbow, and holy, look at those stats. Yeah, with that combination, he should not miss his target. I need to remember to come back to Tressa, see if I can actually buy that. Welcome to the great Cathedral of Saintsbridge. Do you wish to say a prayer? You'll find the chapel up ahead. This man serves the Church of the Sacred Flame, and is the son of Bishop Bartolo. He handles many of the day-to-day duties on behalf of his aging father. Although the two do not speak much, it is not due to any animosity, but rather because they know each other so well that words are unnecessary. And why can't we rob this guy? Is there actually a good reason for that? Nope. Then if we wanted to guide him, gentle cradle. A gentle and well-mannered priest who is beloved by many. Though he greets the common folk with a smile, he shows no mercy to sinners and will not hesitate to take measures to ensure that they are brought to swift and furious justice. And... aha, so here's a forbidden weapon. This one gives you a lot of elemental attack, but takes away your physical attack and your critical. Overall, I wouldn't recommend using this. There are better options. Copper pouch, nothing over there. Wait, I never spoke to that guy to get his quest, did I? Some moons ago, a ruffian began extorting coin from pilgrims traveling to the great cathedral. Word has spread and fewer pilgrims dare make the journey. That scoundrel must be trying to leave. I don't actually know where this guy is. I'll pull open the journal and see if there are actually any other clues. If not, I can always pull up my list. So... money-wise, we're at 43,000. Lost 8,000 because of Granny over there. Anyway, we need to go grab Prim. Hey, Hanet's here. Lind and I are already hunt beside thee, so she doesn't seem to say anything different. Anyway, for Prim, her first four are Cyrus, or for Ophilia, her first four are Cyrus, Alphen, and Prim. So Prim in, Therion out. Tell me a tale. The story so far. Sister Ophilia set out from home alone on a holy quest. She is to complete the kindling, a sacred rite carried out every 20 years. She was entrusted with the first flame and bears its ember with her. 3 churches must she visit to light their flames anew, and then she will have linked the fire. Archbishop Yosef hovers now on death's door, heart aching for the father and daughter who accepted her into their fold. Ophilia takes Leanna's place, allowing her sister to stay at their father's side. Her gentle kindness inspired her to leave her home behind, and has brought her now to the town of Saintsbridge. May it bring a light to the hearts of the people living here as well.
I am Ophilia.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I have come to perform the kindling.
Welcome.
To our parish, Sister Ophilia. I am Bartolo, the Bishop of Saintsbridge. For you to come all this way in Sister Leanna's stead.
Yes.
I'm deeply sorry for the sudden change in plans, Bishop Bartolo.
Indeed.
Think nothing of it, child. I heard of the Archbishop's illness. You have my sympathies.
Thank you.
You are too kind, Your Excellency. I have not been so blessed as to perform the kindling myself, but I know the pilgrimage is a trying one. And yet there is also much to be gained for one who undertakes it with an open heart and mind. It will take every ounce of strength and courage, but for the sake of our church and our realm, pray see it through to the end.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I promise you I will. The people of Saintsbridge have waited with eager hearts for the coming of the Flame Bearer. The warm light of the sacred flame guides and shelters us all to the depths of our hearts and souls. Allow me to show you to our cathedral.
If you please.
Behold, Sister Ophilia, this is the sacred flame of Saintsbridge. I stood in this same spot and witnessed the rite 20 years ago. At that time, the flame burned strong, but now it wanes and flickers. Almost as if it were sapped of life.
Could it be?
Do you believe it's some sort of omen, Your Excellency? That I cannot say, but I do believe the kindling will restore our flame to its former vigor.
Please.
And now, Sister Ophilia, if you will.
Yes.
Of course, Your Excellency. I will begin at once.
O great Elfric, bringer of the flame. To you I offer my soul and my blood. With your first flame, I kindle this fire. May it forever shelter the people of this land. Through the sacrament of the kindling, grant us your mercy and your blessing.
Oh,
Yep, Ophilia's a pyro. It's official. See how brightly the flame shines now? Thank you, Sister Ophilia. You must be tired after your long journey. Please take this time to rest and recover. Thank you for the kind offer, Your Excellency. But since I'm here, I would love to see more of your fair town.
we are in your debt.
You honor us, Sister Ophilia, but should you not rest first?
No,
I am stronger than I look, Your Excellency. I shall return. What's the matter, Professor? You look agitated.
Why, I'll be...
I never thought the day would come when I'd witness the kindling with my own eyes. I keep telling myself to not get overly excited, but frankly, I just can't help myself. So you've heard tell of the kindling before? But of course, it is one of the central rites of the Church, held every 20 years. The Emperors born from Flame's grace feed the sacred fires across the land. Many people know of the kindling, but few have the opportunity to witness it firsthand. It shall be the experience of a lifetime. Well then, now I have another reason to see this through to the end. Well, let's be on our way. Next one to speak should be Alphen.
Now listen here.
You can find lots of rare plants and herbs in these lands. Especially lion's ear and sweet wormwood. A dash of each makes nearly every salve better. When I was studying to be an apothecary, I sometimes journeyed out here in search of ingredients. Is that so? Here, look at this one. White skullcap, they call it. The petals are good for fevers. I grind them with root starch and honey. It's wonderful. Ain't it? It was one of the first medicines I learned. I mean, I've never seen such a beautiful flower. I suppose it is pretty to look at. Here, you can have this one if you like. Why, Alphen, you were too kind. Shucks, if you like flowers that much, I can pick plenty more for you. I'd like that. Gosh, she's a cute little lady. So is she just leading everyone on or something? So... we actually do need to grab Tressa here. Change party, Cyrus for Tressa, and nothing of value was lost. I imagine the Cyrus fans are going to dislike the video for that. But anyway, real quick, we're going to look at the forbidden weapon because... or not the whole forbidden. Well, we can take a look at it while we're here, I guess. But the thing I wanted to look at was the Holy Longbow. Purchase... 74 grand. So keep in mind as you get her level, her being Tressa's level up, you can get a disc. You're more likely to get a discount. And that'll make it so that it's less crazy. Aw, man! But I want it! Blah. If only there was a monk command.
was all your fault, Emil!
We're gonna make you sorry.
I am sorry! I am!
You think that if you cry, that'll make everything alright?
I'm sorry! I said I was sorry!
And what's going on here? Break it up now! Break it up!
Emil lost Daryl's brooch! It's gone now because of him!
I'm sorry, Daryl.
Sorries aren't going to bring back his brooch. You know how important it was to him.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
Ask Emil if you really want to know. Come on, Nate. Let's get out of here.
You said it, Daryl. We'll be back for you later, Emil. If you know what's good for you, you better find that brooch.
Emil, was it?
Yes'm?
I'm Sister Ophilia. I am a cleric, journeying on behalf of the church.
Journeying? Oh, are you here for the kindling?
That's right. But I've already wrapped up with the rites, so... Are you gonna help me look for this brooch, or what?
You'd really do that? For me?
I really would. So cheer up, got it?
Thank you, miss. I mean, sister. Thank you, Reverend Sister.
Ophelia is fine. Now, let's get down to it. See,
Maybe it really is gone. This is where you last saw it? Yeah, Daryl bumped into me, and I guess that's when he dropped it. Is that so?
You see...
The brooch belonged to Daryl's mom. She died just the other week. That brooch is more important to him than anything. I have to find it.
I see.
That's very kind of you, Emil.
Nah.
Daryl can be rough sometimes, but we're all friends. It's just that, well, after his mom died like that, he's always so angry about everything.
Ah.
Oh.
Do you think he'll play with me again like he used to, sister? If we just find his brooch?
Of course.
He'll see how hard you work to make him feel better. I'm sure he'll come around. And if not, old Burke will beat him up. Emil. I think we've searched enough for the moment. Perhaps it's time for a word with Daryl.
I see.
So that brooch is an heirloom from the child's mother. That's right. Let me help Ophelia. Between the two of us, we're sure to find it. Thank you, Primrose. I'll start looking over here. Are you sure you want to rummage through the undergrowth in those clothes? Why? Is something wrong with them? What do I do? Her legs are quite exposed in those garments. But I don't know if I can say such a thing. You're as red as a beet, Ophelia. If nothing's wrong with my clothing, could we get back to the matter at hand? The sooner we find the brooch, the sooner those children can be friends again. Right. Come on, any heads? Oh, those, yeah, you can keep those, man. So, Prim out, Haunted in. Therion, and then old Barrack wraps things up. Daryl, might I speak with you for a moment? You're that sister from before. Well, did you find my brooch?
No.
Still missing. Then hurry up and find it already. It's more important to me than anything.
Look!
We're both looking for it as hard as we can, so why don't you forgive Emil, okay?
Hey!
It's his fault that it's gone. I'll forgive him when it's back.
But how could...
Not until you get it back? How sad. How sad. If anyone's sad here, it's me. I'm the one who doesn't have a mom anymore. Yes, you are the sad one. I know the pain you must be feeling. And I also know that hurting Emil does nothing to ease it. There's nothing as painful as losing a loved one. But do you not love your friends as well? Beats me. He lost my mother's brooch. He doesn't know how I feel, and neither do you. Nobody does. How could he understand? He still has a mom.
And yet...
He's still out there, searching for your precious brooch. Searching for his friend.
No.
Yeah, right. I bet he's given up and gone home by now. Is something the matter, Tressa? I'm just thinking about Daryl. He seems so spoiled, even for a kid. You know what? I think I'll go and give him a piece of my mind. No, Tressa, you can't do that. The poor child's been through so much. Lecturing him now will just make things worse. I know what I'm doing, Ophilia. I'll even take some candy with me. Candy? Oh, to cheer him up, you mean? Cheer him up? Why would I want to do that? I just thought I'd bribe him to be on his best behavior with it if all else failed. You know, Tressa, perhaps it's best that I handle it. I like the way Tressa thinks. Hold on, we have to talk to him again? Ah, you have to guide him.
Won't you come with me?
There's something I'd like you to see.
You see...
What is it?
Look!
You'll see when we get there. Hey, where are you taking me? Stranger danger! Stranger danger!
There. Would you look at that?
Emil, he's really looking for it? Why can't I find it anywhere? Where could it have gone?
You know, Daryl, Emil told me something. He said you've been angry at everything and everyone since your mother passed. But he hoped, if he could only find your brooch, that you might be friends again.
Emil said that?
I lost my parents too, you know.
You did?
I was a little younger than you are now. I asked myself over and over, why am I the only one whose life is so miserable? But my life was not all sadness and misery. I was blessed with people who loved me. At first, I had closed my heart to them in my sorrow. I didn't even try to see how much they cared. There was someone who never stopped trying to cheer me up, no matter how much of a clodpole I was. Liana was always there for me.
Here, Philly. This is for you. So now, won't you play with me?
It was her kindness that saved me. If you close your heart, you'll never realize just how much your friends care about you. Do you understand what I mean, Daryl?
It's not my fault. I didn't make Emil do anything. If he wants to search, let him. Why is everyone always blaming me?
I'm not blaming you for anything.
Huh? But you just said...
No one here is blaming you. Unless, maybe, you're blaming yourself? Perhaps you're feeling guilty for making your friend feel bad, hmm? I can tell you're a good kid, so why don't you be honest with Emil?
But I'm not...
Here, I'll come with you. Let's go.
Huh?
What is it? He's gone.
Oh,
Daryl, what are you doing here? I just...
How do you do?
You're Nate, yes?
Yeah.
What's it to you?
You see...
We were looking for Emil. Have you seen him? With that attitude, I expect they could have thrown him in the river or something. He was just here a short time ago.
And then?
I saw him running off after some dog.
What?
A dog? Yeah, just a few minutes ago, there was this dog and it had something shiny in its mouth. Emil was saying something about how he was sure it was the brooch, and he went running off that way.
it can't be.
That way? Toward the forest.
What?
The forest?
No way!
Is he crazy? That forest is full of monsters. We're not allowed to go anywhere near it.
Goodness!
Oh no. He'll be fine. Just think about it. Emil's a total coward, right? There's no way he'd go into that forest on his own. I bet he's running home now, crying all the way.
You idiot!
Oh, what?
What's your problem? You know what Emil's like.
Damn!
I gotta go after him. Wait, Daryl. A dog with a brooch in its jaws. That could be it. When dogs catch and prey, they are too full to eat. They often bury it for safekeeping. They are collectors and hide away sticks, toys, and old bones too. So you think the dog may have buried Daryl's heirloom? The dog meant no malice. It acted solely upon instinct. The problem is the forest. It is home not just to animals, but dangerous monsters too. As a hunter, I fear them more. As do I, to be honest. I pray that Daryl and Emil are unharmed. I shall leave the praying to thee, but for now, let us keep moving. Definitely. Hey, Therion. I'd prefer to work on my own, but if you really need me, I'll think about it. Good, because we need you in here, Therion. And... yeah, I'm never gonna get Cyrus up, I think. It's kind of sad, because there is a way you can set him up to be a really solid damage dealer. Oh, I robbed her. Oh, do we want to mug her? That would be a little overkill. Mirkwood Trail, danger level 20. This is going to be a cakewalk. So first things first, make sure that people have their sub-jobs. We'll leave them as a merchant, I'm cool with that. skills. I don't know if anyone has anything to learn. Nope. This place is a little darker than the other ones, it seems like. Herb of Awakening. The pay here sucks, man. Like all of it, not just the money, but or the leaves, but the SP and or the JP and the EXP too. See any more loot around here, so we'll move to the next screen. Hey, enemies are finally going up in level, so maybe these guys will actually be worth something. Mirkwood. So as long as the marker's on the right, I want to loot the left side. The pay is a little better, but still leaves stuff to be desired. In case you're wondering, I got 700 from that fight. That puts me at 51,000. That fight had a freaking sweet payout. Kind of justifies the crap I got earlier, I guess. Kite shield. I don't know if I've gotten one of these yet. Let's take a quick look. Kite shield. Oh, okay. I thought it might have given a little bit of evasion on account of being called the kite shield and everything. This is a pretty big place, all things considered. Okay, here's how you get across. It's a bit of a jog, though. I also get the feeling that if I keep mashing... So let's see if this one's worth it. Clarity Stone prevents blind. At least I think that's what it does. Nope, confusion. Now that I think about it, there's no Asuna or Remedy spell in here, is there? The closest thing you can get is a concoction, I think. That has to be accessible from the other side. I'm actually making a little bit of money here, we're almost at 60,000. So earlier I was saying, I think if I pump the run button like this, it seems to get me into a fight more often than just running normally. Starting to get a bunch of those bunches. What do I get up there? So real quick, skills. We now have Aber's Reckoning. Thing is, I'm just going to save up points on him like I'm doing with Alphen at the moment to try to get something big and cool. So the fight is down there. Okay, so at the end of the chapter, I'm just gonna have to come back in here and grab that, because this place looks like it's a giant spiral shape. Can I grab this without... Psychic Staff. That's actually better. Actually, now that I think about it, I never went and looked to see what new weapon unlocked after getting that one inquire thing down. Where'd that dog go? And how far in here am I? I have to find that brooch.
Emil! Daryl?
I'm sorry I haven't found it yet. Please, just give me a little more.
You idiot!
What are you talking about? We gotta get out of here.
But,
The dog.
are you serious?
Forget about the stupid dog.
But,
Oh, looks like Sif is here. Did you hear that?
Emil!
Run for it.
Ah! Damn!
Stay back. Daryl?
There's no time for rest.
Over here.
Oh,
Sister Ophilia.
such a relief.
Thank heavens I arrived in time. Now get behind me, both of you. Right.
You mustn't push yourself.
Don't worry, everything's alright. You two are very brave. Now, if only we could be on our way.
I will not lose to you.
So notice this has no no lackeys or anything. So what the hell did you just do? Oh, it's
The
gonna
battle
move
is
twice
truly
next turn.
joined.
Damn, I know what it's weak to already.
Here we go.
I have to hope it's weak to axe, otherwise it's gonna break. Nope, I'm not gonna break it.
Well then,
I actually should have swung the stick first, that would have been more likely. Actually, I can still break him here.
my turn now.
Deny those double turns.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
Bring it on. What have we here?
Spear, ice, and lightning. So, believe it or not, Therion actually does have a spear. Merchant OP.
Victory shall be mine.
Now, the bad news is he gets both double turns at the start of the next round. That sucks, man.
Prepare yourself. Oh, sacred light.
I didn't actually pay attention to see how many hit points he had.
All right.
Poison?
Your poison.
Not that effective here.
Victory shall be mine.
Maybe it is. If he was gonna move twice, I guess the poison's twice as punishing. Actually, I think his sword is probably better than his
Nothing.
spear.
Cool off.
It's also a little odd he's not weak to stick, since Ophilia is a cleric and all, you know.
I'll not be defeated. Oh, sacred light.
Out of curiosity,
Out of my way.
33%.
I'm ready. Are you?
Bring it on. your poison.
The battle is truly joy.
Hey, we got the second serving after all.
Have at you. Out of my way.
Well then.
With holy light.
Out of my way. What's yours? Mine.
Sweet. And a little insult to injury.
All right.
I'd say that never hurt, but I mean, it's called injury for a
Cool
reason.
off. At me?
My turn now.
That's gonna get annoying fast if you just keep stacking that.
Oh, sacred light!
Here goes nothing.
The battle is true.
Second serving, damn it. Didn't really make a lot of inroads that turn.
All right. Cool off.
I'll do my best. Oh, sacred light!
No.
Well, we got the second serving now, I guess.
Here we go. Let's get down to work. Cool off.
Yeah, that outdamages the poison. 6 turns of poison, that's 350 times 6, 14, 21, 2,100. Yeah, the icicle is just better and cheaper, and it's immediate, I guess.
I'll take that.
Yoink!
The battle is true.
My turn now.
And your Holy Light's the second one. Oh my god.
Victory shall be mine.
3 turns.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
I think I have to use conversions here to try to break him.
Here we go.
We need Injurious Seed.
How do you like this?
So now he's weaker to magic. Next turn can be really rough depending on what he does with his 3 turns. I think Fear stops us from boosting or something like that. Yeah. What's worse is I can't really afford to clear it out at the moment.
Victory shall come.
All right.
I want to break him next turn.
Have at you.
Yep, we're going for it.
Here we go.
If he's lucky, this will kill him.
Cool off.
He's not lucky. Well, he might get lucky and this will kill him. Because I think you all know what's coming in the first turn. Last chance for mercy, dude. Just go into the light.
No.
Headshot! He was not going to survive that one.
The thrill of the fight.
Got another healing grape bunch.
Oh,
You saved our lives. You kicked its butt. Okay, now everything's alright. Good riddance to scary monsters.
Oh!
You said it.
Come on.
Let's go back home.
But...
Hang on, if you'll just give me a little bit more time.
You idiot!
What? More time to get killed? You think that was the only monster in here?
Oh.
But Ah. See? I knew I'd find it.
Emil.
Emil, you...
Such a relief.
Nice going, Emil.
Thanks.
Now then.
I knew you had it in you. Now let's get out of here. And we have to go right back there in a moment. Emil, I think Daryl has something he wants to say.
Huh?
He does. About time. Daryl? Emil, I shouldn't have said any of those things I said. I'm sorry. Sorry for being so mean to you.
Daryl?
When my mom died, it seemed so unfair. I think I was just trying to make you hurt too.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Oh!
It's okay. I knew you were sad and I couldn't do anything to make you feel better either.
Exactly.
No one else can hurt you quite like a friend can. But you understand each other now, and that's what counts. Now play nice, you hear?
I'm sorry.
Nah.
That's alright. Besides, you saved my life. If you hadn't jumped in the way, that beast would have eaten me alive.
Emil.
Alright, boys, save it until we're back in town. Come along. You're very quiet, Therion. Are you thinking how heartwarming it is to see quarreling friends make good again? Not exactly. They just remind me of something. And what might that be? My childhood was particularly a happy one, though, so you're probably better off not hearing the details. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry. No need to apologize. It was a long time ago. It's nothing but a memory now, and I know I'm not the only one around with such an uplifting past. I admire your attitude, Therion. It's very brave. Hardly. It's nothing to write home about. So off to the cathedral we go.
I have returned, Your Excellency.
Welcome back, Sister Ophilia. And how did you find our humble town?
It is a fine place, Your Excellency, with fine children who will surely lead it to a bright future.
Children, you say?
Yes.
I am not sure of what you speak, but it seems you had a pleasant encounter in Saintsbridge today. Your smile beams as bright as the flame. Mighty Elfric brought fire down from the heavens and carried it to every corner of the realm. Every 20 years, one of our faithful sets off on the kindling, following in his footsteps. It is said that the ember born during the rite reflects the heart of the flame bearer who carries it.
The heart of the flame bearer?
20 years ago, when the Archbishop brought us his ember, I recall that his flame burned bright and strong, full of vigor and passion. The fire that you have brought us, Sister Ophilia, to my eyes, it looks to be a warm and gentle flame. I know not which children you met, but I have no doubt your kindness was a comfort to them as well.
You are far too kind, Your Excellency. I only hope that I have helped in some small way.
Hey, Emil, did you find that brooch?
I sure did. We found it in the woods.
The woods? You actually went in? But there are all kinds of nasty beasts in there.
You bet there were. But that sister from the church kicked the living snot out of them. It was friggin' outrageous, wasn't it, Emil? It sure was.
Living snot, huh?
Sister! It's true, though, isn't it?
Oh, I wish I could have seen it too.
The beast?
No, Sister here beating it into a bloody pulp.
Now, just a second.
Anyway, Sister Ophilia's friggin' outrageous, isn't she, Emil? She really is.
Oh, why do you two get to have all the fun? You better tell me all about it.
I do believe my work here is done. And with that, I should journey on to Goldshore.
We better move fast before the cops get here. Sister Ophilia leaves Saintsbridge behind, her journey far from over, with one last prayer to the sacred flame of this land, that it might bring happiness to the children living here. She embarks for Goldshore, a town in the coastlands. There, the second church awaits her on her journey. So, what say you, old work? Children can take you by surprise. We all forget what they're capable of. Sounds like you are speaking from personal experience. There was a young lad back in my village. I was teaching him the sword. Are you worried for him? Nay. It would be a lie to say I do not think of him from time to time, but I do not worry. I taught him what I could of the sword, and other things besides. He took the lessons well. I have faith in the lad. I cannot tell you how happy that makes me. How so? Well, it's a belief of mine that every child should have a mentor to take them in hand and show them what is right and wrong. And I concur. So before we set out, I need to go back into the forest. So I went through all of this for a freaking olive of life.